where the moon hangs low and the frozen valley hides. Stone in my chest and the frost in my veins, I carry the weight of the warriors who died. No crown on my head, no throne to defend, only ancient names that I carry inside. Raven circle above while I walk through the storm. I was born in the north where the fearless reside.
I follow the trail through the white endless night, with the sound of the wolves and the northern wind calling. The mountains were silent, but deep in their bones I could feel all the spirits of fallen ones watching. No fear in my heart when the darkness arrived. Every step through the snow made the old fire stronger. If the gods are awake beyond those frozen skies, let them witness us arise and remember our honor. If the winter takes the light,
I will keep the fire burning.
if the darkness wants my soul,
let it come, I won't be turning.
hear the mountains shake tonight.
Hear the ancient thunder roar.
We were forged inside the storm, and we're coming back for more.
Raise your hands to the northern sky. Let the frozen ravens fly.
We came through the darkest night,
Carrying the ancient fire.
through the blood, the snow, the rain. We will never bow again.
When the frozen ravens fly.
We will rise, we will never die.
Yeah, now I stand where the Black Sea crashes, with the thunder rolling hard across the ancient shore. I remember every brother who stood beside me, every soul that disappeared but is living evermore. I don't run when the cold starts calling, I don't kneel when the mighty fall before my eyes. If fate demands another battle tonight, then I'll answer with the fire that was forged in the ice.
I can hear all their voices beneath the frozen earth, telling stories of the battles and the blood we carried. Every scar is a promise that the past isn't gone. Every wound is a reminder of the oath that we bury. Let the black ocean rise and let the winter return. Let the storm tear apart every road that we follow. For the heart of the north never dies, and the cold and the fire in our souls will remain when all is hollow. When the final torch burns low,
I will guard the last remaining glow.
when the heavens crack apart,
I will carry every broken heart.
let the snow bury our trail.
Let the storm erase our past.
What was forged beneath the frost
Was never meant to break or pass.
Raise your hands to the northern sky.
Let the frozen ravens fly.
We came through the darkest night,
Still carrying the ancient fire.
through the blood, the snow, the rain. We will never bow again.
When the frozen ravens fly.
We will rise, we will never die.
If tomorrow comes with silence, let the silence remember every name that we carry through the flame. If the ocean takes our footsteps, let it carry every story of the warriors who came. If the mountains fall around us and the stars refuse to shine above the frozen line, I will walk into the darkness without fear in my heart, because your soul will always walk with mine.
And if the last fire fades beneath the snow, I will breathe life into the embers and protect what remains. When the world forgets the names of the fallen, I will carve them into stone, so their spirit still remains.
From the ashes,
From the frozen ground,
we rise again.
raise your hands to the northern sky.
Let the frozen ravens fly. frozen plain where the sun barely reaches, chasing rumors of an ember buried under the ice. They said it could survive 100 winters, glowing underneath the earth like something beyond life. I carried no torch, only an iron compass that kept spinning whenever I approached the northern ridge. Then the ground cracked open beneath my footsteps, revealing a stairway carved beneath the bridge.
I followed his trail after finding the same markings carved into the doorway of an abandoned shrine. The symbol spoke about a fire that never burns, the hand that hidden warmth preserved outside of time.
At the bottom I found walls covered with portraits, not of warriors but of mothers, children and kings. Each person had protected one small ember, passing it forward through generations of suffering.
Something glows beneath the silence,
something waits below the frost.
Let the deep drums start to rumble,
let the heavy bass hit hard.
If the winter hides a heartbeat,
we will find it in the storm.
Some fires survive the darkness
because they were never meant to burn alone.
Ember beneath the ice, burning where the cold can't reach. Let it rise into the darkness, let the ancient fire speak.
Heavy 808 through the frozen ground, feel that buried heartbeat pound.
We carry what the past preserved, we protect what's still deserved.
When the frozen world turns black, guard the flame and bring it back. At the deepest chamber stood a circle of stone with a tiny red ember floating in the air. No furnace, no wood, no smoke around it, yet the heat rolled through the room like something living there. The guardian appeared from behind the pillars, an old woman with frost covering half her face. She said the ember wasn't meant to give us power, it existed to remind us what survives in disgrace.
She showed me generations who had carried that spark when their kingdoms collapsed into the sea. Farmers hiding children during invasion, sailors returning home after years beyond the frozen sea. They never called themselves heroes,
never asked the world to remember their names.
They simply kept one promise alive through every winter.
Don't let cruelty extinguish the flame.
Now the hidden fire is calling,
now the chamber starts to glow.
Let the percussion strike like thunder,
let the low and move below.
Strength is not the heat we carry,
strength is knowing what to say.
Even buried under winter,
hope can survive inside a grave.
Ember beneath the ice, burning where the cold can't reach. Let it rise into the darkness, let the ancient fire speak.
Heavy 808 through the frozen ground, feel that buried heartbeat pound.
We carry what the past preserved, we protect what's still deserved.
When the frozen world turns black, guard the flame and bring it back. I came searching for a power that could make me stronger than the winner, stronger than the kings. But the ember never promised conquest, never offered crowns or weapons or impossible things. It only showed me every ordinary soul who kept compassion alive when everything around them froze. So I left that ancient fire where it belonged, carrying its meaning instead of trying to own it slow.
And when we climb back toward the surface, morning touched the mountains with a quiet golden hue.
The ice was still surrounding everything,
but somehow the world felt warmer because we knew.
found a wolf standing guard at the northern gate. One silver eye watching while the snow came down. No chain around its neck, no blood upon its muzzle, yet every hunter in the village feared that sound. It growled whenever someone tried to leave the valley, but never moved when strangers entered from the east. So I walked toward the beast alone at midnight, wondering what it guarded more than any feast.
I had seen that creature before in dreams from childhood, always standing where two roads divided in the mist. My grandmother warned me never to approach it, saying some guardians only appear when something has been missed.
Behind the gate I found an empty road descending toward the valley, erased from every map. And on the snow are hundreds of footprints, all leading inward but never coming back.
Something waits beyond the gate, something buried in the white.
Let the low drums start to thunder,
Let the bass pull through the night.
if the wolf refuses passage,
Then perhaps it knows the way.
we don't force what stands before us.
We discover why it stays.
Wolf at the winter gate, guarding something lost to fate.
Let the 808 hit the stone, let the frozen valley know.
I will break the ancient line.
I will wait until the sign.
When the guardian turns its head,
We'll follow where its footsteps tread.
at sunrise the wolf finally moved, leading me beneath the ridge where the frozen river split. We found an old settlement buried under ice, with abandoned homes still standing bit by bit. Inside the largest hall were carvings of families who had fled before the valley froze. The wolf wasn't guarding treasure or a weapon, it was guarding every memory nobody chose.
I touched the doorway and heard their voices rising, not from ghosts, but from stories trapped inside. Names of children, songs of harvest, promises between lovers, all the little things that time denied.
The wolf watched silently as I spoke each name aloud. In the ice around the houses started breaking free. I finally understood why it guarded that forgotten place. Someone had to remember who they used to be.
Now the frozen doors are opening.
Now the buried voices breathe.
Let the percussion strike the silence.
Let the heavy bass release.
Not every guardian protects us
From an enemy outside,
some are keeping off remembrance.
from completely being erased.
Wolf at the winter gate,
Guarding something lost to fate.
let the 808 hit the stone, let the frozen valley know. I won't break the ancient line, I will wait until the sign.
When the guardian turns its head,
We'll follow where its footsteps tread.
I came expecting some forgotten monster waiting for a reason to attack. But the beast had carried silence longer than any living man could ever carry on his back. So I left the gate and touched and carved those names into the stones beside the road. Now every traveler who passes through the valley knows the people who once called it home. Beyond the western cliffs stood a tower with no doorway. where one old keeper watched the ember through the rain.
He never spoke of kings or battles from the old days, only fed the hidden fire whenever storms came.
I climbed the broken stairs and found his hands were shaking, but his eyes stayed fixed upon the crimson glow.
He said, when this fire dies,
the northern people lose the memory of why
they ever chose to grow. I had heard that tower mentioned in the stories, where travelers once left their names before they disappeared. My mother said the keeper guarded something sacred, not a weapon, but the courage people carried through their fear.
Inside the chamber, every wall was covered with carvings, showing farmers, healers, sailors standing side by side. The flame had burned for generations as a reminder that the people are strongest when they refuse to divide.
Keep the ember breathing slowly, let the ancient chamber glow.
Let the low drums build beneath us, let the heavy bass roll low.
Not a fire made for conquest, not a flame that asks for praise.
It survives because somebody
chooses hope through darker days.
keep the last fire burning.
Let it shine beyond the storm.
808 beneath the heartbeat.
Make the frozen mountains roar. When the night removes the color, when the cold surrounds the land,
I'll protect the little ember.
with these ashes in my hand.
Then the northern winter came, harder than the stories, freezing rivers underneath the sky of iron gray. The tower lost its roof, the outer walls were cracking, and the keeper knew the flame could last one day. He handed me a vessel carved from ancient cedar, told me carry it beyond the mountains before the fall. Don't protect the tower, he said, protect the reason why the fire was ever meant to burn at all.
We traveled through the blizzard with the ember hidden, while distant war drums echoed somewhere far behind. Villages opened every door when they saw the glow returning, people bringing oil and wood without being asked to mind.
By sunrise, we had reached a valley filled with strangers, each one carrying a memory they refused to let decay. I placed the ember in the center of the gathering, and hundreds of small fires answered it that day.
Now 1,000 flames are rising, now the valley starts to shine.
Let the percussion hit with thunder.
Let the low end intertwine. What was guarded by one keeper now belongs to everyone.
A single spark becomes eternal when the people pass it on. Keep the last fire burning.
Let it shine beyond the storm.
808 beneath the heartbeat.
Make the frozen mountains roar. When the night removes the color, when the cold surrounds the land,
I'll protect the little ember.
with these ashes in my hands.
I thought the keeper's duty meant defending one old tower until the end of time, but he knew the flame was never truly his. It belonged to every heart that kept compassion alive. The tower eventually fell beneath the snow, and no stone remained above the ground. Yet every wind of the valley glows with thousands of fires, proving what was carried forward never burned out.
So if the darkness comes again, we won't search for the tower or wait for one chosen hand. Will light the flame between us, shoulder to shoulder, until the smallest spark becomes a land.
We came through the past where the daylight was fading, with hundreds of lanterns swinging under the snow. No banners above us, no priest in the middle, just travelers carrying memories nobody knows. The road disappeared where the giant cliffs narrow, but one golden light kept appearing ahead. So I follow this rhythm through frost-covered branches, where the footprints ended and the silence spread.
I carried a lantern my grandmother fashioned from iron and glass when the village was young. She said every traveler needs something to follow when the road disappears and the old songs are gone. Beyond the frozen river I saw distant lights moving, not carried by hands but floating above. They formed a long trail toward the heart of the mountains, like stars descending from somewhere above. Keep the lantern moving forward,
Don't let darkness choose the way.
let the low drums mark our footsteps.
Let the heavy bass awake.
Every light becomes a signal.
Every shadow starts to fade.
If the night has hidden something, we will find what it has made. Like the lantern fill the valley, turn the darkness into gold.
Let the 808 hit like thunder, let the frozen cliffs unfold.
One by one the lights are rising till the mountains start to glow.
Follow every burning lantern, see where ancient pathways go. At the mountain gate we found a village sleeping, every doorway sealed with chains of silver wire. The floating lanterns gathered above the rooftops to drop like sparks into a circle of fire. An elder walked outside and told us the story. Every 100 years the lights return to the land. They gather lost back toward the places they abandoned,
But only those willing to understand.
I saw familiar faces inside every window, people who had vanished from our village long ago. They weren't ghosts and they weren't shadows, they were travelers who were chosen different roads. The elders said the landers never bring back the dead ones, they revealed the lies we couldn't known. Every light is a doorway into another choice, every path a reminder that we're never alone.
Now the lanterns fill the heavens,
Now the valley starts to breathe.
let the percussion strike the silence.
Let the bass move underneath.
We don't chase what lies behind us,
We don't fear the roads unknown.
every light reveals a choice. Every choice becomes our own. Like the lanterns fill the valley, turn the darkness into gold.
Let the 808 hit like thunder, let the frozen cliffs unfold.
One by one the lights arise until the mountains start to glow.
Follow every burning lantern, see where ancient pathways go. Those lights were calling me toward a treasure hidden somewhere beyond the mountain. But every road they showed me led to a different version of the life I could have chosen. One path carried me toward power, another toward revenge, another toward a quiet home. And I finally understood
The lanterns,
weren't showing where to go,
they were showing what I'd become. So I released my lantern into the night and watched it join the others above the valley. I didn't need to know which road was waiting, I only needed the courage to choose my own. Light the lantern, fill the valley, turn the darkness into gold.
let the 808 hit like thunder, let the frozen cliffs unfold.
One by one the lights are rising till the mountains start to glow.
Follow every burning lantern,
See where ancient pathways go.
I met her where the standing stones lean toward the river. One blind eye covered by a strip of crimson cloth. She spoke without turning, said my road is 7 endings, and every single one would cost me something lost. I asked what she could see behind the veil of winter. She answered only choices waiting underneath. Then she placed a carved stone inside my open palm and told me don't confuse what can happen with what you need.
I have watched the proudest warriors chase tomorrow, only to discover that the future never stays. I have seen a frightened farmer choose a single kindness that completely changed another person's days. The stones don't tell you who you come tomorrow. They only show the road your fear refuses to cross. And every man who asks me for a perfect answer must first accept that every choice carries a loss. Don't ask the stars for mercy, don't ask the stones to choose.
Let the deep drums mark the heartbeat,
let the heavy bass move through. There is no path without a burden, no reward without a prize.
what we do with what we're given
Makes the future come alive.
Choose your road
Beneath the moon,
Let the old world fade too soon.
let the 808 shake the stone.
Every choice becomes our own.
No prophecy can hold me, no vision knows my name.
I will walk into tomorrow
And decide what I be.
She showed me 7 visions carved inside the mountain. One was filled with glory and another filled with gold. One showed me standing over armies as a ruler. One showed an empty chair and stories never told. The final one was simple, just a house beside the water with the woman laughing while the evening turned to blue. I finally understood the vision wasn't telling me my future, it was asking which life I would pursue.
You saw the crown and thought that power meant becoming someone greater than the people at your side. You saw the lonely road and thought that freedom meant you never needed anyone beside you to survive. But look again at that small house where no banners rise, where nobody remembers how the battle used to sound. Sometimes the greatest victory is choosing something peaceful when the whole world tells you to conquer ground. Now the 7 stones are silent,
Now the visions disappear. Let the percussion strike the darkness.
let the bass erase the fear.
We don't need another warning.
We don't need to know the end.
Take the road that feels like yours
And defend it to the end. Choose your road beneath the moon,
Let the old world fade too soon.
let the 808 shake the stone.
Every choice becomes our own.
No prophecy can hold me, no vision knows my name.
I will walk into tomorrow
And decide what I become.
I can't believe in fate was carved in stone. Something written long before my feet could touch the road. But the seer gave me nothing I could carry, only questions that became heavier than any load. So I returned the carved stone to the river and watched the current take the ancient markings away. If tomorrow belongs to someone, it belongs to the choices that we make before we reach the day.
And when the river swallowed every symbol, I smiled, because the answer was never hidden in the stone. You don't need to see the future to move forward. You only need the courage to choose your Choose your road beneath the moon,
Let the old world fade too soon.
let the 808 shake the stone.
Every choice becomes our own.
No prophecy can hold me, no vision knows my name.
I will walk into tomorrow
And decide what I become.
I climb past the timberline, where the air turns thinner, chasing one strange echo that follow my steps. No army behind me, no map in my pocket, just a voice from the valley that never went left. The rocks were covered with marks from forgotten hands, each symbol pointing higher into the grave. Then the mountain spoke with a thunderous heartbeat, and the clouds above me suddenly moved away.
I had been waiting below where the old trees twisted, watching the mountains swallow every traveler whole. But when I heard the echo returning through the valley, something pulled me upward like a thread through my my soul.
I carry the lantern filled with oil from my mother's house, and a small wooden charm she gave before she died. If the mountain wanted someone to answer its calling, I would climb until there was nowhere left to hide.
Hear the stone beneath us breathing,
Feel the distant tremor grow.
let the low drums mark the footsteps.
Let the hidden rhythm flow.
Every peak conceals a question.
Every path demands a prize.
If the mountain calls our names,
We will meet it in the night.
when the mountains answer, let the valleys hear.
Let the heavy bass announce that we have conquered fear.
No crown upon my head, no army at my side.
Just thunder in my chest and nowhere left to hide.
Raise a lantern through the darkness, let its little flame remain.
Sometimes one small light can guide us all through endless rain.
When the mountains answer, we will stand and listen.
Till the silence breaks apart and every hidden stone awakens. At the summit stood a circle made of pillars, each one cracked from an age nobody could name. In the center was a hollow filled with rainwater, reflecting every face that it climbed the same. I looked down and saw my father standing there, younger than the last memory I carried in my mind. He didn't speak, he simply pointed toward the valley, then disappeared when the morning light arrived.
I reached the summit just before the sunrise, found the lantern still burning though the oil was almost gone. The charm around my neck began to warm slowly, and for one brief moment I felt that I wasn't alone. There was no treasure waiting, no weapon from legends, only a path leading downward through the mist. But I understood the mountain wasn't calling for an answer, it was reminding us of what we missed. Now the eastern light is breaking,
And the clouds begin to part.
let the percussion hit like thunder.
Let the rhythm shake the heart.
What we searched for wasn't hidden.
It was waiting in our eyes,
Some journeys climb the mountain,
just to change the way we ride.
when the mountains answer, let the valleys hear.
Let the heavy bass announce that we have conquered fear.
No crown upon my head, no army at my side.
Just thunder in my chest and nowhere left to
Raise a
hide.
lantern through the darkness, let its little flame remain.
Sometimes one small light can guide us all through endless
When
rain.
the mountains answer, we will stand and listen.
Till the silence breaks apart and every hidden stone awakens. I came expecting some forgotten weapon buried underneath the summit, something powerful enough to change my name. Instead I found a memory I had spent my whole life avoiding, and suddenly the silence didn't feel the same. So I carry my lantern down the mountain while the morning spread its colors across the valley floor. Some answers don't arrive as words of prophecy, they arrive when you finally stop running from before.
And I kept the wooden charm beside my heart, not because it held magic, but because it held a memory. The mountain never needed us to conquer it. It only needed us to remember where we'd come from. The mountains answer, let the valleys hear.
Let the heavy bass announce that we have conquered fear.
No crown upon my head, no army at my side.
Just thunder in my chest and nowhere left to hide.
Raise a lantern through the darkness, let its little flame remain.
Sometimes one small light can guide us all through endless
When
rain.
the mountains answer, we will stand and listen.
Till the silence breaks apart and every hidden stone awakens. I walked into the city where the winter market empty, carrying a letter from a stranger I had never known. It said the ruler disappeared before the first snow, leaving 7 locked doors beneath the palace stone. Nobody dared to open them because each door carried symbols from a war, erased from every record. So I broke the seal on the first one and heard a voice inside asking why the truth had been forgotten.
I had been waiting near the palace for 3 nights, watching guards protect the throne that nobody occupied. The people still pay their taxes to a ruler who was missing, while whispers fill the streets about the reason why. When the first door opened underneath the courtyard, every bell in the city rang without a hand. And from the darkness came the names of those betrayed by the kingdom, names the rulers had tried to ban. Open every hidden doorway,
let the buried voices speak.
Let the drums descend like thunder.
Let the low end hit beneath.
Truth may carry heavy weight, but silence weighs even more.
If the past demands an answer, we will open every door. Break the seal, unlock the silence. Let the forgotten testify.
Heavy 808 underneath us.
Let the ancient palace cry.
No more statues hiding secrets.
No more crowns above the truth.
If the kingdom builds on silence,
we will tear the silence through. Behind the seven door we found a chamber filled with letters, thousands written by the people of the land. Each one described a different crime committed by the throne, every page signed by a trembling hand. The missing ruler wasn't dead, he had abandoned power after discovering what his ancestors had done. He left the doors to tell the people what had happened, then vanished before the palace could be burned.
I read the final letter underneath the dying candle, where the former ruler begged the people not to repeat. He said a crime becomes a prison for the wearer when the truth is sacrificed to keep the kingdom complete. So we opened every archive and returned the stolen records, let the families finally learn what had occurred. And when the throne stood empty in the morning, nobody fought to claim it because freedom had been heard. Now the palace doors are open.
Now the winter winds move through.
Let the percussion shake the marble.
Let the bass become the truth.
No more kneeling to a symbol. No more living under fear.
When the people know their history, no false king can rule them here. Break the seal, unlock the silence. Let the forgotten testify.
Heavy 808 underneath us.
Let the ancient palace cry.
No more statues hiding secrets.
No more crowns above the truth.
It's a kingdom built on silence.
We will tear the silence through. Thought we came to find a ruler hiding somewhere behind those ancient palace walls. Instead we found 1,000 voices waiting for someone brave enough to answer when history calls. So I left the throne untouched beneath the dust, where no ambition could claim it as its own. A kingdom doesn't need a master. When its people finally learn, they can build a future on their own.
And when the winter morning entered through the palace windows, the empty throne looked smaller than before, because power loses all its meaning when nobody fears the person sitting on the throne anymore.
Break the seal, unlock the silence. Let the forgotten testify.
Heavy 808 underneath us.
Let the ancient palace cry.
No more statues hiding secrets.
No more crowns above the truth.
It's a kingdom built on silence.
We will tear the silence through. I came from the cliffs with the black fjord breeze, with the storm on my back and the frost beneath. The drums hit hard while the cold wind bends. Every step that I take is a message I send. I don't need a crown when the mountains stand witness. I don't need the praise when my blood step relentless. With the night in my lungs and the north in my sight, I move through the darkness like thunder in flight.
I watch from the ridge as the pale clouds gathered, while the sea below turned dark and shattered. The voices of ancestors move through the gale, carrying warnings like songs in the sail. I kept every promise that survived the burn, and every lost name became a reason for returning. Now the sky is awake and the horizon ignites. I can feel something ancient approaching tonight.
Hear the thunder cross the water,
Feel the earth begin to move.
let the drums become the heartbeat.
Let the northern blood improve.
No retreat beyond this moment.
No surrender to the night.
When the black fjord starts to tremble,
We awaken with the light. Thunder over the black fjord.
shake the mountains to the core.
Let the deep bass hit like war.
Let the northern spirits roar.
From the darkness we emerge, like a wave that cannot turn. When the storm begins to rise,
We will face it with. Now the long ships cut the water while the rain falls sideways, low and shaking underneath the old war drums. I can hear the distant horns calling through the valley. Every warrior around me knows the hour has come. There is no road behind us, only open water. Every fear that held us down has already drowned. So I plant my feet upon the ancient shoreline, and I let the thunder answer when the bass comes down.
I can feel the waves beneath me pulling toward the horizon, carrying the forgotten stories farther from the land. Every scar upon my skin became a map of survival. Every tear that I once shed became strength within my hands. Let the storm tear open every secret hidden underneath. Let the lightning show the path that we were meant to take. For the ones who crossed before us, I will carry their remembrance, and I will never let the legacy break.
When the rain becomes a river,
When the shoreline disappears,
I will stand against the current.
I will never bow to fear.
Let the heavens crack above us.
Let the ocean lose control.
There is thunder in a heartbeat.
There is fire in the soul. Thunder over the black fjord.
Shake the mountains to the core.
Let the deep bass hit like war.
Let the northern spirits roar.
From the darkness we emerge, like a wave that cannot turn. When the storm begins to rise,
We will face it with the skies. If the sea should take my footsteps, let the wave remember every journey that I made. If the storm should break the heavens, let the thunder carry every oath that never faded. I walk through frozen valleys, cross the darkness with the weight of countless names. Now I stand beneath the lightning, with the northern fire burning through my veins.
and if the night becomes eternal, I will follow where the distant northern echoes lead. If the world forgets a story, I will carve it into stone so generations learn to read.
Let the black fjord keep our secrets. Let the mountains guard the truth beneath the rain. For the souls that crossed before us, I will carry every memory through the storm again.
Thunder over the black fjord.
Shake the mountains to the core.
Let the deep bass hit like war.
Let the northern spirits roar.
From the darkness we emerge,
beneath the fortress, using crimson thread and feathers from the crow. Warriors came to men as symbols for their armies, but she asked what every color meant before she'd sow. One night a wounded scout brought back a torn emblem, saying it belonged to soldiers lost beyond the ridge. She studied every mark and quietly but refused it, because the banner carried lies across its edge.
I learned the craft from women who remember battles long before the kings began to write their names. Every banner carries someone's reason, someone's grief, someone's hunger hiding underneath the flames. When the generals asked for symbols that would make the soldiers believe they couldn't ever lose, I gave them blank cloth instead, because a flag can become a weapon when it teaches men to choose. Thread the truth into the fabric, don't let colors hide the scars.
Let the drums become the heartbeat.
Let the bass shake near and far. Every symbol tells a story, every banner makes a claim.
If the story serves a falsehood, we will never stitch its name.
Raise no banner built on lies, let the honest colors arise.
Heavy 808 through the hall, feel the ancient timber fall.
We don't march for empty glory, we don't bleed for someone else's story. If a flag demands our soul, tear the fabric, break control.
The king arrived with orders for a banner that would unite them, carrying his crest like the command. But the weaver opened records proving half the kingdom had been taken from another land. She placed the documents before him while the soldiers gathered silently behind the door. Then asked him if he wanted loyal people or a beautiful symbol hiding what they were fighting for.
I watched his face change when the old records surfaced, names of villages erased beneath his reign. He could have burned the evidence and ordered silence, but the soldiers wouldn't carry out the same. So I took a plain white cloth and marked it with a circle, nothing royal, nothing made to glorify. Just a symbol saying every person in the kingdom had the right to question why.
Now the old crest falls behind us, now the hidden records speak. Let the percussion hit like thunder, let the low end shake beneath.
No more colors used for hatred, no more symbols built on fear.
Let the people choose the meaning, let the future start from here.
Raise no banner built on lies, let the honest colors rise.
Heavy 808 through the hall, feel the ancient timber fall.
We don't march for empty glory, we don't bleed for someone else's story. If a flag demands our soul, tear the fabric, break control.
I thought a banner made a warrior stronger, thought a symbol could turn fear into pride. But the strongest people in that fortress were the ones who dared to question what the colors tried to hide. So the old royal cloth became pieces for the children, while the plain white banner flew over the gate, not as a sign of conquest or another ruler's glory, but a promise that nobody's through beneath the lie.
And every year the weaver taught the children how to sew, without repeating what the kings had done. She said a piece of cloth is only fabric until people decide what it means beneath the sun.
Raise no banner
Built on lies, let the honest colors rise.
heavy 808 through the hall, feel the ancient timber fall.
We don't march for empty glory, we don't bleed for someone else's story. If a flag demands our soul, tear the fabric, break control.
I found an iron axe beneath the river stones, wrapped in black and leather with the symbol on the bone. No warrior claimed it, no grave marked the owner, but the blade was still sharp after centuries alone. The water ran wet when I pulled it from the current, and a distant horn answered somewhere downstream. So I followed where the river disappeared, wondering why an ancient weapon had returned from a forgotten dream.
I saw the same symbol carved above the doorway of a ruined house abandoned beside the river bend. The elder said its owner vanished after refusing to betray the people he called his friends. They searched for him for 7 winters, but discovered only his footprints leading toward the water. Now the axe had returned to the living, as if some unfinished promise had finally found its owner. Hear the river moving,
hear the old stone speak. Let the kick strike through the silence, let the heavy bass hit deep.
Something waits beneath the current, something never found its peace.
If the past returns before us, we will let its story breathe. Pull the axe from the river, let the ancient current break. 808 beneath the heartbeat.
Feel the frozen shoreline shake. What was lost beneath the water
has returned to tell its tale.
We don't fight for what is buried,
we uncover what remains. We reached an abandoned crossing where the river split around a circle made of stone. There I found a skeleton beneath the bridge, still gripping half a shield beside a throne. The axe fit perfectly inside the broken shield, revealing markings hidden underneath the rust. It wasn't forged for conquest or for glory, it was made to guard a promise between people built on trust.
Then the river started rising as the moonlight disappeared behind a wall of cloud. The stones began to tremble and the water swallowed every path that led us out. I held the ancient shield while he raised the axe above the current, and the markings started shining bright. The flood divided around the circle, leaving one clear road beneath the northern night.
Now the river bends around us, now the ancient mark is clear. Let the percussion hit like thunder,
Let the low end crush the fear.
not a weapon for destruction,
Not a symbol made for fame.
it was forged to guard a promise.
Come tonight, we do the same.
Pull the axe from the river, let the ancient current break. 808 beneath the heartbeat.
Feel the frozen shoreline shake.
What was lost beneath the water has returned to tell its tale.
We don't fight for what is buried,
We uncover what remains. I thought the axe would make me strong, I thought the iron held the power to decide who I would be. But the weapon was never meant to make a ruler, it was only there to guard the ones who couldn't flee. So I placed it back beside the ancient shield and watched the river slowly carry both away. Some legacies aren't meant to be possessed forever, they're meant to be honored and then released someday.
And when the morning touched the water, there was nothing left beneath the current but the stone. The promise had returned to where it started, and the river carried every secret home.
Pull the axe from the river,
Let the ancient current break.
808 beneath the heartbeat.
Feel the frozen shoreline
nameless ship appeared where the midnight water split. Black sails hanging low and not a single flag. No lantern on the bow, no voice upon the deck. Just waves hitting timber like a warning from the black. We rode beside it slowly as the fog began to thicken. Then the bell rang once from somewhere down below. I climbed across the railing and found an empty vessel, but warm footprints crossed the deck in the snow.
I searched between the cabins and discovered old portraits. Every face erased except the eyes. A captain's journal spoke of sailors disappearing whenever someone tried to claim the ship as prize.
The final page was written in the trembling hand that warned us not to follow where the vessel chose to go.
Then every rope began to tighten as the nameless ship turned silently toward the open floor.
Don't chase what calls from darkness.
Don't mistake the unknown.
Let the drums build underneath us.
Let the deep bass shake the whole. Every warning has a reason, every silence hides a cause. If the sea refuses answers, let it keep what it has lost. Ship without a flag, sailing through the black. No one knows its harbor, no one calls it back.
Let the 808 roll beneath the tide.
Let the ancient drums collide, we don't need to know its name.
Some legends live
without a claim. Watch it disappear beyond the foam. Somewhere out there it sails alone.
We follow from a distance as the storm began to gather. Lightning showing shapes that shouldn't cross the sea. Figures through the longer railing whenever thunder opened, staring straight toward me. Then the captain's bell rang twice and every figure vanished, leaving only footprints where the deck had been. The ship turned toward the cliffs without a sound and disappeared through stone like it had never been.
At sunrise we returned and found no trace of wreckage, only one black feather floating near the shore. The journal was still inside my hand, but every written page had disappeared before. I kept the empty book as proof that some stories don't belong inside the records of the living, because chasing every mystery can destroy the meaning of the journey and the reason for believing.
Now the morning breaks the darkness.
Now the ocean settles down.
Let the percussion fade behind us.
Let the low end hold the ground. We came searching for an answer, but the sea gave something more.
Sometimes wisdom is returning
before you reach the shore. Ship without a flag, sailing through the black. No one knows its harbor, no one calls it back.
Let the 808 roll beneath the tide.
Let the ancient drums collide, we don't need to know its name. Some legends live without a claim. Watch it disappear beyond the foam. Somewhere out there it sails alone.
I thought every legend needed an ending, every ghost needed a name, and every mystery a key. But the ocean taught me something stay beyond us, untouched by every question we can speak. So I burned the empty journal on the shoreline and watched the ashes scatter with the wind. Not every story needs to be discovered. Some stories become stronger when they remain unseen. Ship without